First off, I'm going to take my NYX Honeydew Make Me Up. This is a primer. I have not ever used this primer before, but I am so stoked. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I don't know how much I'm supposed to use, but... Oh my gosh, this primer feels so good. Yeah, I just decided that I wanted to do a look. I haven't done drag makeup or been in drag for over a year now, I want to say. Which is crazy. I started drag in 2015 in Houston, Texas. And yeah, so February was my 5th year. Wow, crazy. All right, I'm going to go in with I'm gonna take my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte 24-Hour Wear Foundation, and I'm gonna add that, and then I'm also going to mix in my Tarte Tape Shape Double Duty Beauty foundation in the color Medium Honey. I'm gonna do the top portion first, just because I don't want to do my eye or my bottom yet. I don't want makeup to fall onto my foundation, because that's not a pretty look. What I like to do before I set my foundation portion up here, I like to map out my eyebrows. So I'm going to take my e.l.f. Ulta Precise Brow Pencil and just map out where I want my brows to be, and we'll go in later on and clean them up. I like to do a little bit of a high arch, and I start where my normal brow usually starts, and I usually do the bottom portion first. We're just mapping the eyebrows out, and they're actually not bad right now. This one always seems to be higher either way. And then I like to just fill it in lightly here. And then we'll go in and add details later. Eyebrows filled in. I'm going to take a flat angled brush from Morphe. It's an M124 brush with James Charles. We're going to take that foundation that I had on top earlier, and we're going to clean up the edges on the eyebrow part. Bottom portion of my eyebrows, to clean those up, I'm going to be taking my Krylon TV paint stick in 070, and this is just a white, and we're going to take that same brush. We're going to do the bottom portion now. Okay, now that I set my top portion of my face down, I'm just going to define my eyebrows a little bit more. I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Dip Brow in the color Medium Brown and just a regular Sephora angled brush like so. I'm just going to add some details into my eyebrows here. I want them to be a little bit more defined. So I'll dip into that. Okay, now that I have my eyebrows done, partially done, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start highlighting my eyebrow area, like the center of my forehead area right here. And what I mean by that is I'm just going to take my Krylon TV paint stick like I did before, and I'm just going to put this right here in the center of my forehead. And then I'm also going to take that flat angle brush again with some more of that white. And I'm gonna put that right here to go into my eyebrow. And now that I have that on there, before it dries, because this stuff dries somewhat quick, although it's a cream, I'm gonna take that Beauty Blender and just start buffing this out. I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Instant Eraser right here, and I'm just gonna add that to where I put on, like that. And I'm gonna buff that out again. Now I'm gonna take my translucent powder and just quickly set that. Perfect. And I'm gonna wipe away that excess. Okay guys, to get started on the eyes, I'm gonna take that Maybelline concealer again, and I want my eyes to pop color, so that's why I'm using this instead of my MAC Cosmetics Painterly Paint Pod. And then now that I have that, I'm just going to take my Beauty Blender and just kind of bump that in. Okay guys, today I'm going to be taking my Alexis Stone and Revolution palette, and what I'm going to do is first of all, I'm going to grab my brushes so they're in my point of view. I'm going to be taking a fluffy brush, and this is Morphe M433, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip into this purple shade right here along with this purple shade right there. These are so pigmented, like pigmented. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that on the outside. Like this. I'm gonna kind of bring it to the center area. A tinier fluffy brush. This is the Morphe M456 brush, and I'm gonna dip back into that lighter. Actually, I'm gonna dip into this pink shade right here and this pink shade, these two pink shades. And what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna buff out that purple. I'm pretty sure I just grabbed the wrong brush. I'm just gonna bring that purple up. Okay, you guys, I don't know what is going on with my screen, so I'm sorry if it looks tilted. We're just going to continue with this, and for all you people with OCD, I feel you right now, because same. Go back in with my Alexis Revolution Stone palette here, and I'm going to dip into these two blues with another M441 brush from Morphe. I'm going to dip into this dark blue and this lighter blue, like that. And I'm going to do the same thing I do with the purple and the pink right here in the corner of my eye. Okay, now that I have that blue laid down, I'm going to take that 39L Hit the Lights palette, and I'm going to dip into this bright green right here. And I'm going to add that, I'm going to blend that in with the blue that is laid down. I'm going to add that right up top here and just smoke that up. Going back in with that pink brush that we had with the remaining leftover pink, and just kind of blend that in. Taking that purple brush like we had earlier, and just start blending that one in too with the blue. And then taking that blue brush, and we're gonna soften the edges. Okay, you guys, now that I have that cut crease done, it's not done yet, obviously, but now that I have that cut crease, I'm going to quickly set it with my 39L Hit the Lights palette, and I'm going to dip into this nice shimmery white shade, and then also this one right here, and I'm taking my Bretman Rockin' Wet n Wild, I don't know what it's called, but it's okay. Now, while that is doing that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go backwards now. So what I mean by that is I'm going to take those two blues that I had on the corner, and I'm going to add those on this side instead. But I'm going to leave a gap in the middle. And then I'm going to take that pink and purple. Well, first I'm going to take that purple. I'm going to take those two purples really quick and do the same thing on this side. This is what I mean about hooded eyes, you guys. Okay, I'm going to take the remaining of that pink brush. I'm going to pop a little bit more hot pink on that one. Blend it in with the purple here. And then we're going to do that on the same side over here. To do a little bit of a finishing touch on this eye before I do the other one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my NYX Epic Wear Waterproof Mascara or eyeliner, and this is in the color white. And I'm going to follow that half circle that I did. So I went ahead and did my other eye off camera here, and now we're going to go out onto the foundation. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my the two foundations I used earlier, the Tarte Face Tape foundation and the L'Oreal Infallible Pro. And I'm just going to use my beauty blender and just dab that all over my face here. Alright, now that I have the foundation on, I'm going to go back in with that Krylon TV paint stick, and I'm going to add that right here below my eyes, my chin, my nose, and back on my forehead again. And before that dries, because we all know how fast this stuff dries, I'm going to blend that in really quickly here. Okay, now going back in with, this time I'm going to take just the NYX Born to Glow concealer, and I'm going to add that right where I just did that Krylon. Okay, now that I have that concealer done, I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the color Deep, and this is where I'm going to do my concealer, nope, my bronzer, my contour. I'll get it eventually.
Before you came round, my heart would never beat much faster. Before you came round, I was ready to slow down.
I'm just going to blend that in really quick with my beauty blender here.
before you came round. I was heading for a small disaster. Before you.
To set that contour, what I'm going to be using, I'm going to be using two different bronzers. I'm going to be using the NYX matte bronzer in the color medium, and I'm also going to be using the Ulta Beauty Natural Glow bronzer in the color tan. First, I'm just going to dip into both of them here, and the brush I'm using here is just a Morphe contour brush. It's just a little fluffy brush here, and that I'm just going to use for my cheeks area.
I was ready to blow me down.
Take some more of that Born to Glow concealer in the back of my hand right here. Just a tad bit though, because they're just going to use it for my nose. And I'm going to take that same flat brush. And this is where it gets really hard. Okay. Well, that's like that. I'm gonna go back in with a smaller brush. I'm gonna be using the Bretman Rock and the Wet n Wild brush, and just go back in with that contour and deepen it up just a little bit. Now that I have all that done, I'm gonna quickly go in with my translucent powder, and I'm gonna set the under eye and my nose. Okay, and then right where I did my contour, I'm just gonna go under it. Okay, after doing that translucent powder, I'm gonna take Airspun again, but I'm gonna take the natural. I believe it's called natural. Yeah, it's called natural. And I'm gonna put that wherever else that I didn't put the translucent powder, so. Now while that is setting there, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some mascara on, and I'm gonna be using the mascara I'm gonna be using today is Bretman Rock and Wet n Wild. This is from his collab with Wet n Wild. I think it's called Jungle or something, Jungle Rock, I believe. I don't know. Don't come at me. I think that's what it's called. Now that I have mascara on, what I need to go do is I need to deepen up my eyebrows some more. So I'm going to go in with the Jeffree Star and Morphe palette. This is the Artistry palette. And what I'm going to do is not take that brush. I'm going to take just a small Morphe brush and dip into the brown shade here called Hi Dude. And I'm just going to deepen up my brown. So I'm going to dip into two different blushes. I'm going to dip into the e.l.f. blush in bright pink and the MAC Cosmetics 4 palette brush here. And we're going to add this on the apples of my cheek. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Jeffree Star and Morphe setting spray, and I'm going to spray my brush. What I'm going to take first is I'm going to take the Bretman Rock and the Wet n Wild here. And this one is a dual one. And I'm just going to pop that right where I want my highlight.
Higher and higher, we can go until the morning glow. We can go higher and higher.
Oh my gosh, this highlight though. And then I'm gonna take my Jeffree Star, ice cold, same thing, do the same thing. I'm gonna go over that. Just for a little bit of extra blinding. And then I'm gonna take a smaller brush. I cannot speak. I'm gonna take a smaller brush like this. This is an E62 brush. I'm gonna take some leftovers of both of the highlights here. I'm just gonna pop this right here on my eyebrows. All right, guys, for the finishing touches, I'm gonna do my lips, and I'm gonna go in with a lip liner in NYX, and this is the color beige. I'm gonna overline my lips.
Like I could drain the ocean before I was found. I didn't wanna breathe out. Now my soul beats a sound loud enough to quiet the thunder. In love with no doubt, and now I'm never gonna show.
All right, now that I overline my lips, next I'm gonna go in with NYX again in Lingerie. This is called Cashmere. And this is a liquid lip here. Okay, and then I'm gonna take another NYX liquid lip, matte lip, I don't know. And this one's in Corset. And this one I'm just gonna add to the center of what I just did. I'm gonna take the Bretman Rock Wet n Wild, Ferocity, girl, I don't know. I'm gonna add that on top here. Okay, final step, I'm gonna take my Jeffree Star and Morphe Satin Refresh Mist in Starberry Scent. And just set my face. Oh my god, I don't want to stop. Good god. That smells so freaking good, you guys. Alright, you guys, this is the final look I came up with today. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I enjoyed making it. And if you guys are not already, please subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload. This was a really fun look today. I really enjoyed this. It took a little bit, but you know what? Here it is. And I'm not wearing a wig because you know what? I want to do my natural hair. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching today and subscribe to my channel. I could not do this without you guys. Thank you so much. Please make sure that you hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to follow my other social medias. I'll leave them linked down below. And yeah, you guys, thank you so much. Bye.